Happy Wednesday!
Happy Wednesday!
It is actually Wednesday today as well.
Happy
Slightly
Wednesday.
different on this week's recording, isn't it? Because
Tell them, Rob.
this is going to be like a pre-record for not next week, week after.
Yeah, and filming it on a Wednesday morning.
Today, absolutely glorious. Go and smash the day today.
It's glorious, and I hope it's glorious when this is released, because if it's not glorious,
It will be.
I'll be having fucking words.
We bring the glory to glorious.
Oh, yeah, we do.
I bring the glory, you bring the rust.
You are my sunshine.
My only sunshine, you make me happy when skies are grey.
GG's, how's it going?
How's it going?
Just a reminder, if you're a bit of a snowflake,
Melt away.
if you can't have a laugh,
Go and have a bath.
and if you can't handle swearing,
Then
Robbie,
do one.
your week's just got brighter because it's time for your next episode.
Keeping it real and accepting and building.
Hit that subscribe button.
Okay, guys, enjoy.
Enjoy.
Starting off this week, I've got a little voice note to play for you, which I received yesterday.
Oh my goodness. Guys, just as we start and Robbie pulls it up, make sure you are subscribing,
yes.
you like all of our socials, you are following all of our socials, because it really helps us out, especially at the beginning. So,
And
thanks,
if you're not,
guys. Thanks, GG.
If you're not, bad
If you're
karma.
not- If
Bad
you're not,
karma.
then what the heck are you doing with your life?
If not, you're going to get bad karma. You know them things where it's like, share this now, and if not, all your family would die.
Yeah.
That's what if you don't
I
have
used
to
to
do
have
that.
to share them. I was such a...
Was you one of them?
Oh, yeah.
Some things never change. Right, I play this voice note to you.
Please do, my love.
I don't know how close I need to hold to the microphone.
True fact, just been to get my lashes done by my lash lady. She lives near the post office, sorting office off Millgate. And she said, I've been listening to a new podcast. It's like this local guy and girl. I don't know his name, but they've got good podcast voices. I've only listened to the first one. I can't wait until they release the second one tomorrow. All my clients are going on about it. So it's not Girl and a Guy UK, is it? Girl and a Gay UK. She was like, yeah, it is. I said, that's my brother. She's like, no way. I was like, yeah. And we had a full-blown conversation. She was like, all of my clients have been going on about it, like raving about it. She was like, they're releasing another one tomorrow, aren't they? So, yeah, well done to you.
That's actually made me want to cry.
We are international superstars. We're changing people's lives.
No, that's actually made me well up. That's actually quite weird. That's made me well up.
Fab.
No, because we're working really hard, Rob.
So yeah, just thought I'd share that today. Right, she's roaring. Come back in town. I can't deal with this right now. It's Wednesday, back in the morning.
I had
That
this.
is.
So my good friend, our good friend Holly B has a dance school. If you don't know, get to know. It's called Holly Benton School of Dance. School of Dance.
I'll be schooling dance.
It's just incredible, and she's got a class called Broadway Boogie, which is such a vibe. If you don't know, get yourself there every Tuesday. Anyway, at the end of the class,
Can they have gays in there? I might go.
Bab, it's Broadway Boogie.
I don't know what it is.
Broadway.
Oh, Broadway, the musical. Right. Come on, come and meet Girl and get the next Broadway bougie. Bougie? What's it? A boogie.
Robbie, Broadway's like West.
Yeah, I get it now.
Broadway the musical.
I get it.
Boogie, as in you're having a boogie.
Right, come and meet G and G at Broadway Boogie.
Well,
It's got a ring to it.
at the end of the class, I was just saying my thanks to Halls and stuff for a great class, and a lady was also there, and she went, do you have a podcast? Oh my.
We cannot.
Yes, I do. But I went really shy. Really
Did
shy.
you?
Yeah.
Baby, you need to start lapping that
I
shit
need to
up.
be like, yes, I do.
Yeah.
But I was
Like, ladies,
yeah.
are you listening?
I was like, yeah. It was it was quite that was quite cool.
Slay.
That was quite cool.
Have you got any voice notes, feedback, anything to share with me this week?
I haven't got any voice notes or feedback.
Right, boring.
But
Moving on.
I have got. I hadn't told you this.
Go on.
The other night, a car got nicked down the street.
Right.
But I don't get how the nicked car's without the keys.
Well, what car was it first?
I don't. Oh.
Right, we need the deets. I need the VIN. What's it called? The VIN number. Is it the
The
VIN?
IBN.
IBN. That's your phone, I think. Well, if it's like a new car, they do it all with these telebox things, don't they? These Wi-Fi box
I
things.
don't want my Fernando getting nicked.
Fab, they won't be able to nick Fernando. It's keyless cars. You need a key
I'll
for
be
yours.
absolutely fine then.
That'd be in the scrap before they could nick it.
Well, apparently they want Ford Fiesta's parts. Because I don't...
They don't make them anymore, do they?
Discontinued, so my car's rare.
You're driving around in a classic. You're driving around in a collectible. And you crashed into your own wall. Brilliant. If anyone wants a Corsa, come and chew mine, because I need a new car.
Yeah. How's work been this week, Rory?
I'm keeping the nation going with all their sugar at the minute. Yes, busy. I don't know if I like the word stressful.
Stop right now.
You know, sometimes work just does your head in. Mm-hmm. Sometimes running a business can just do your head in. But how's your work been? But I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it this week.
Rory's got a new mix out that includes a sweet, right? And it's a chili sweet.
Oh, Jellyfield chili, that.
No.
Everyone needs to get on that.
Unreal, because it's like, it's a sweet, but it's got heat in it, but it doesn't taste like a korma.
It's got heat in it.
Like korma spicy.
Got a fucking korma.
It's not like...
A Rogan. A Rogan Josh.
It's not like it's a hot Nando's.
I'm plainish there, I am, you know.
Yeah, Robbie's such a
In fact, I'm Perry Tamer now, which is barbecue, but there's no pass.
I don't know they're barbecue.
Oh, should we go to Nando's?
I love Nando's.
Because we couldn't go
fancy
last
it all the time. It's just, my dad goes, it's just chicken. It's just chicken. I'm like,
well, it is.
It's peng now.
It is peng,
If you're on a bit of a calorie death. If you're on a cal death.
You're trying to cal death? What's calorie deficit?
If you're on a cal death, it's actually
if you're on a cal...
For anyone wondering, Robbie's just covered his ears.
Oh, how's Energized Socials been this week? Oh.
I've had a bit of trouble this week, I can't.
Oh dear.
I think something they don't teach you as well.
What, in schools?
In school and life. They don't teach you fuck all in school. Something they don't teach you is just like how to deal with difficult situations.
No, but at least teach algebra.
You just teach me Pythagoras theorem.
Pythagoras theorem.
Pythagoras theorem.
Pythagoras. I love Pythagoras.
I use Pythagoras every day. What's Pythagoras? Is it the flowers? That's flowers.
Flowers? What are you
That's
talking about?
photosynthesis.
No, Pythagoras' theorem is... It's different to pi, isn't it? Or is that Pythagoras?
I only know pi. But yeah, I've had some difficult conversations, but I feel like I've handled it to the best of my ability.
Yeah, mate.
And there's nothing more you can do. Sometimes it's just the way the cookie crumbles, and it's making more room for more clients.
And it's a lesson and it's learning lesson.
Yeah, but thank you for asking, Robbie.
You are welcome.
How are you guys doing?
Yeah, let us know it in the comments. By the way, you can comment on the podcast on Spotify and wherever else you listen to it, and we do read the comments. So leave a comment.
And we want to know how you are, because...
Let us know your name, age, address, everything.
This needs to be like FaceTime vibes.
Yeah. We want to get to know you. Right, next this week is...
Never have I ever had sex on a beach.
Aye.
I've had the cocktails.
I've had Willa.
Are you going to give a story time on
I don't really know if I should. But all I'm going to say is I would never do it again.
Oh.
You've got to experience these things.
Sand in all the wrong places.
Mush sand.
Everywhere.
Mush it was like sandpaper. I don't know how it was left. Never have I ever had cosmetic surgery.
Aye.
Never.
Do the
Oh.
Oh. I have.
Do you want to share?
I had my boobies done.
She has got an absolute rack on her now.
Yeah, I can't see.
She's now got an absolutely cracking rack.
Yeah, I have got cracking up. That is a story for another day. I know we keep saying it. Stay tuned, but actually stay tuned.
We've got to keep him hooked.
Yeah, we've got to keep him hooked. But guys, it's actually like a cracking story.
There is a cracking story behind it. It's a long story
It's
as
a
well.
full pod.
That is a full pod.
So interesting. And I've got to get my words right, because otherwise I'll have a court case on my hands.
Exactly. This week's episode is sponsored by Her Majesty's Court.
Never have I ever had something stolen from them.
Aye.
Wait, have I?
You had your phone nicked in London.
Oh, I did. Oh, that was annoying. Right, you go first.
Right,
Because
go
it was way better.
Yes, I have. I've had a few things nicked actually from me. First one was not that long ago. Some little absolute toe rag scumbag rat bag nicked my laptop out of my car. Up in the boot. Mustn't have locked my car. Went to it on the Monday.
For insurance reasons, his car was locked.
When I got in the car, I seen the glove box was open and all my shit was out of the glove box, and I thought, well, the car's been robbed because I definitely didn't do that. And I knew my laptop was in the boot. Went in the boot, no fucking laptop. Long story short, somebody had put on Facebook that it was kids, some little absolute toe rag. In fact, the mum actually messaged me after she seen it on Facebook
quite crazy.
and was like, "Can you please press charges because my son's out of control?" And I thought, I'm way too busy for you, love. Long story short, the police ended up with a laptop because they somehow got up with the kids. Well, the kids had dropped it and ran off. They picked up the laptop. But fuck me, Newark police.
He couldn't get it back.
This was on the Monday, and whatever she was, I don't know, but she needs some training.
Excuse me, I'm a female police officer.
Yeah.
I find that highly offensive. Sorry.
Literally. So I'm stood there and I was like, "Oh yeah, we've got your laptop, but you can't have it back till Thursday." I was like, "I'm not leaving this station until I've got that laptop in my hand, which you've got behind that counter."
And it's mine.
She said, "Give me my laptop," and she was like, the arresting officer's not on Tuesday till then." I was like, "Tough shit."
It's my laptop.
Get the arresting officers on manager on the phone because I need that laptop. And she went, "Well, I don't know where he is." I said, "Well, that's the whole point of a mobile phone, isn't it? You need to ring him." Well, anyway, long story short, after about 20 minutes of deliberation, I got the laptop back. But honestly, Nottinghamshire Police, you need to train the staff in Newark because she was anyhow.
Robbie was so stressed.
I was, because that's my bread and butter, that laptop was.
It had everything on it.
Yeah, literally everything.
Now everything's
around the
backed
town
up.
and everything. Now it's all on the cloud, so if it happens again. But little toe rat, I mean, you do shit when you're younger, but you don't go around robbing people like that.
I'm sorry, no. I ain't got the balls for that.
Knock a door on, steal some sweets from the shop,
Fine.
from Sweeties.
Fine.
But, we draw the line at laptops.
We draw the line at breaking into cars.
Yeah.
I got my phone nicked. Did I get my phone nicked twice?
I feel like you did.
I did. I actually did. So I got it, and it was both in the same month. Oh my god! And it was both in London. Shock. So I went to London and I met Emily. She came down from Newark on the train, and I came in from Essex, and we both met in London for the day. Great day. We were in Oxford, on Oxford Street shopping, and I had my phone.
great day until my phone got nicked.
Stress though.
Had
my phone in my bag, and my lead was connected from a portable charger to my phone, and it was outside of my bag. Anyway, I was like shopping. Felt someone like come into me a little bit. I then went down to check my phone.
What there?
Went there, and there was a massive group of people just like ran out the shop, and my phone got switched off and never thingied again since. But the problem was
they're fuckers, aren't they?
I was travelling back down to Essex on my own, which London and Essex in a normal, like, to us might seem like next door, but it is a bit of a trek still. So.
Oh yeah, you need the maps.
Yeah, I need a phone.
Yeah.
So, but Emily was obviously going back to Newark, so I was like, what the heck do I do? Luckily, Charlotte was in London, so I could just link up with Char. But like, it was a nightmare. And then like a couple of weeks later, me and Charlotte went and met my mum in London, and we went for a very civilised brunch, and then me and Charlotte got absolutely rat-arsed. Like, honestly, we were mortal. So much fun. And then on the way back, we both fell asleep on the train, and while we were asleep, I got my phone and my purse nicked. And then we both woke up at the other end of the train line and had to get a taxi all the way back to Southend. Yeah, it was intense. And I've left my phone on a bus before, never got that back.
I'm never ever giving you my phone.
No, yeah, I've been a lot better since I got older, but like I used to do this thing when I was younger where I'd just like, my dad would be like, don't put your bag down, because I put my bag down and walk out of the shop.
I used to put things down like the wallet and stuff. I had to get rid of that black wallet because I used to lose it all the time. Do you know since I got changed the wallet over?
Maybe it was cursed.
I think it was.
Maybe it was haunted.
Because the blue wallet, I'm never. I mean, I do misplace it sometimes, but it always comes back around that black wallet. Fuck me, I used to lose it for weeks.
Well, you lose it now, man, but it's always just like in the perimeter.
Yes, it's normally in my Prada, in the duffel bag. Don't wear Gucci, don't wear Prada.
Stronger the bitch with a knife on Prada.
Right, next in the Book of Horror is. Oh wow!
It's the Book of Horror.
Right, next up is Dimellas. What's a dilemma?
Right, try
Do
and
you
spell
remember
a dilemma.
I need to write it down.
No.
Dilemas.
Oh, you missed out an M. Not bad though.
Did I?
I think dilemmas is a really hard word to spell.
Mia struggles with mathematics.
Mathematics.
I am basically dyslexic.
Yeah.
I actually think I am.
Do you actually think rubbish? Because I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, that's because
Autocorrect.
I always get autocorrect and redlined.
Do you know who is bad? My dad.
Is he?
Awful.
Yeah, I'll spell something like I'm always having to like copy it into Word and stuff. But I don't let it get me down. I've got to overcome these challenges. Okay, do you want to read out the dilemmas? Because I don't know if I can read your writing.
Yeah, of course I will.
Because you write like an absolute fanny. Because you are a fanny. Oh.
Right. Ramdas. Okay.
Ramdas. I've just dog food.
Right. I've had enough. Yes, I was working with Robbie Wright and I actually thinks of dog food.
Right, I'm bulking at the minute, so I'm just scranning bare
You're bulking.
protein. I'm trying to get in at least 180 grams of protein a day. That's why my farts smell like absolute dog food.
It literally is a Great Dane. I'm actually concerned that you actually are a Great Dane, just in disguise as a human. See what I mean? You're going to tell everyone about your really Great Dane activity that you did?
Absolutely not.
We'll leave that there.
What, if I was dog food, what brand would it be?
Shit one. You'd be like Al the brand. La Cura. La Cura. Wait, that should be a cat one. La Cura.
Yeah, but is that a Purina? You're thinking of Purina?
No, I'm thinking La Cura because that's their face cream. Moving on.
Moving on.
To dilemmas. So, moving on to the first one.
Moving on up. Moving on up. Moving on up.
Is it ever...
Sorry, go on.
Is it ever okay to get with your friend's ex?
Negative.
Negative.
Negative. If the friend is for it, and you think that, you know, the other person and your ex is going to have a good connection, and you're all for it, then yeah, I think it's dependent on the person, isn't it?
I think it's dependent on the relationship as well.
Yeah.
If you're in love with someone and you've broken up,
but this is the thing.
Seeing your friend.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you've ended even on good terms. I'm sorry, but that would be awful.
Yeah, but that's what makes me think like them two people should never have been together. If that other person is alright with it, then
that's why they're broken up, though.
Aye. So was it
if it's like a past thing or fling, then maybe that's okay. I don't think it's that deep, but if you're in a relationship with someone, it's a negative from me.
Yeah.
Next one. Is it okay to get with your friend's sibling?
See, I'm not bothered about that. Yeah, I'm all for it. I wouldn't be bothered if one of my friends got with my siblings. Well, if it was normal. What about you?
Well, my best friend
Yes, of course.
is literally going to be my sister-in-law.
Yes, she
next
is.
year. I am all for it. It's like the
works
best
out.
thing in the world.
What about when they talk about, like friends and stuff? We
Well,
talk about intimate moments, stuff like that. How does that make you
I'm
feel?
quite easygoing anyway, really. I don't ever. Emily just has got it right on what not to say and what to say around us.
Yeah, I have it all.
Yeah, she obviously just
I'm
talks.
joking.
She talks about all that type of stuff probably with just other people, but I'm so chill with it. It's literally the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
One of my bestest friends in the world is literally going to be
Your
my sister.
sister-in-law. She's gonna have the same name
We've
as you.
literally got matching tattoos.
Yeah, literally.
I think it's just the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
And now I'm maid of honour.
A day maid of honour.
Okay, it's done. It's done. Moving on.
Woo! Moving on. And now, a quick message from our sponsors. Are you tired of the same old sweets? You need Sweeties. From premium, mouth-watering treats to classic favourites. Whether you're treating yourself or sending a sweet gift, we've got the perfect mix for you. Find us on www.sweeties.co.uk. That's SWEETIZ.
Okay, next one. When is it the time to walk away from a relationship?
Oh, God. Let me ask you that. I want you to
Oh.
start this one. You have.
Twice.
Have it happened
And
to
counting.
me?
I think it's when you feel like you've done everything in your power. You've tried to make it work. If you love someone, if you don't love them, walk away at the beginning. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I know this. I think if you're not there yet and you're seeing a lot of red flags, then leave straight away, because I've noticed from past experience, the red flags and the gut instinct that you feel at the beginning will be the reason you break up at the end.
Oh, that's powerful.
It is.
That's a power hour. But what about if there is no red flags?
Then it's if it's a situation where you've aired the situation, you've told them about it,
And nothing
you've tried to
changes.
work on the situation. It might be something that you've done personally. It might be something that they've done. I think when it gets to that point where nothing is changing and you're both just unhappy, then what is the point? You might love that someone, but I personally do not think that love is enough. You've got to build each other up, add to each other's life.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think to
Bring the
answer
best out in each other.
Yeah, so I think to answer the question, when is the time to walk away from a relationship? Let's say that you are in love with the person and you're down the line. This might be too late, but when you literally just can't do it anymore. When you've just had enough.
Yeah, well, I think that is the point, isn't it? You get to the point where you think enough's enough.
Yeah.
Can't take it anymore.
Sad though. It's difficult. And
Everyone goes through it, though.
everyone goes through it, and I think as well that in that situation, I've broken up with people before, you feel a lot of guilt, but if you've done everything in your power to make it work and done everything for yourself, and you have to protect your own peace.
Yeah, you do. You're right. Protecting your own
You've got
peace.
to protect yourself at the end. There's literally no point being unhappy. For what reason?
Yeah.
What is the reason?
What was the reason? What was the reason?
What do you think, my love?
Yeah, I do. I think along the same lines, but I think for me, aside from the red flags, I am of the opinion the grass is greener where you water it, and I think you've got to create a safe space for conversation. You've got to talk about issues, because what I found in the past is things have not been said. That's just led up to build up, and then it's kind of just ended.
Exploded.
It kind of exploded. Not exploded. It's not like it was like, it's not like it's like into a massive drama, but it's just like you're going your separate ways. You're on different tracks. You don't say nothing, and then before you know it, you just that's it. You like break apart from each other.
What's meant for you won't pass you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think. To be fair, and if that time comes back round, then it comes back round. But I think for me, when's the best time to walk away is a bit similar to what you've said. When you've sat down and you've had the conversations and still nothing's changing, you still feel like you're in the same boat.
You'll feel it.
Then you've got to walk away.
You'll just know. And I think as well, like you can, I know it sounds awful, but you can physically see it. You'll be drained. You'll be pale as a ghost because you just drained.
Just lose yourself.
You won't have any sparkle in you anymore.
But I think as well, it's the attachment styles.
Yeah, Robbie's so clued up on this. This is so interesting.
But that's because after my long-term relationship, I've really delved into what was that reason? Like the reason behind why did we split up, and it's because we're on two different attachment styles. I was an anxious, he was an avoidant, and it's until you can nail down and fix that yourself. I genuinely don't think you could ever go into a.
Can I confirm what you mean? Fix with yourself, as in like with each other. Be like, we need to work on this. On yourself.
Get yourself into a secure attachment.
Yeah.
I don't think. Because, for example, if I was then going into a relationship with another avoidant, that's not going to work, because I'm going to be in the same situation what I've been in. And if that person gets into a relationship with an anxious, that's not going to work, because they're going to be in the same situation they was in. So
you have to change your attachment style?
Yeah, you've got to fill your own cup up, is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
You've got to be confident in yourself. You've got to be secure in yourself.
So what's it called when you've got no attachment style?
I think it's just called secure. I mean, I don't know. I'm not no love expert.
No,
I'm not
but
no love expert.
That makes sense.
But from what I understand, there's I think there might be a couple.
Okay.
Yeah, I think from what I understand, there's different attachment styles.
Right.
Like I say, I'm an anxious, which basically.
What do you think I am? Anxious.
You're an anxious.
You are an anxious
I
Pav.
think you're an anxious.
Yeah.
But over time, that does change. The way I used to feel 4 years ago about myself, getting into that relationship 4 or 5 years ago about myself, I had no confidence. I was so negative about myself. That carried on with me in the relationship.
Yeah.
I was always looking for reassurance, always thinking that I'm never good enough. I used to kind of idolise him and then not.
Put him on a pedestal.
Yeah, and I always think that he was like the best thing since sliced bread. And obviously that come out in my actions and the way I was in that relationship, I think. And then over time, well, once you're out of that relationship, you've got to work on yourself. You've got to work on yourself, and you've got to, like I say, fill your own cup up.
I think so mine's quite recent actually, that I left my relationship. It was in August last year. I did so much self-work, and I'm still doing that now.
Yeah. You didn't need to. Maybe you did it probably slightly, but you definitely didn't need to, I don't think.
Yeah, but I needed to build that back up again. I lost myself completely.
Yeah, you needed to build your confidence back up, you did.
Yeah. And when over winter I'd spent so much time with myself, I went on a stupid amount of walks. Like, I bought walking shoes.
Yeah.
I literally bought some walking boots. Stupid amount of walks, listened to many podcasts, journaled. I was going to say journalism. Didn't take up journalism. Journaling my life away, and I've got to say, I'm actually starting to understand who I am. I've been in and out of like little things and relationships since I was 17. So young.
This is the year and the age to take control of your life and get on the path where you want to be.
That moves on to our second question. That moves on to our next question. Should you be single in your 20s? Yes. Yes. But it works for some people. For some people, they are just literally meant for each other.
I think again, it just depends on where you want to be and in your life and what you want to do. I think for us, be fucking single.
I think though as well, we need 20s is many big years. Let's say early 20s. Many big years.
It's a long period of time.
But it is.
Yeah.
It's a decade. So shall we say early 20s?
Early to mid.
Early to mid. Yes.
Even creeping into the late. I reckon. I mean, you can't put a time on it, but in my head, I reckon 28, 29, I'd hope that I would probably have met someone and
me too.
Be settling down. But the thing is as well, like us, we say that now, we are not going to stop. And somebody's got to slot into that and understand that and want that as well. And if that person doesn't come, then...
We've got each other.
We've got each other, and we'll be having this conversation when we're in our 30s.
Yeah, like, 30s is not the year. We're going to settle down when we're 40.
60s is the new 20s. But I think for the way we are, how driven we are, our mindset, how hyperactive we are, we're always on the go. Somebody's got to understand that. And a lot of people just want this life of 9 to 5, go home, chill out.
Which is okay.
Which is fine, but
that
just doesn't align with us.
Yeah. I also think that your 20s, is that distracting you?
No.
Sorry, no. I think also in your 20s, like I'm 23. Right now, I feel like I'm actually starting to now understand myself, know what I actually want in a person. Not gonna lie, if I found you attractive and I fancied you and you ticked the boxes in that front, all the rest didn't really matter. Now, it doesn't matter if I think you're God's gift.
So the same.
If you're not ticking them boxes mentally, emotionally, if you're not ticking them boxes emotionally.
Is everything all right emotionally?
Sorry. If you're not ticking them boxes mentally and not ticking the boxes with emotional intelligence, yes. I'm not getting involved.
100%.
I'm not getting involved.
We are not taking people on, wiping their arses and being emotional roller coasters.
And being mums.
I'm not
mothering, thanks.
In fact, I would be a dad, but yeah, literally, I'm not wiping anyone's arse. I've done it before. I'm not doing it
again.
Yeah, and I think as well, not to be big-headed. If we wanted to be in a relationship right now, we've got options, and couldn't we? Not to me. I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not saying this like, oh my god, look at me, because I definitely don't think that about myself. But there has been so many people and so many options. If we wanted it, we could have it. But we're just not settling for that shit.
I'm not here for it. But why should you?
Why should you?
Why should you? I think as well. I think you can also speak from this as well. Coming from a broken home, with. I don't like that saying, because it's not broken.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me rephrase that. Coming from divorced parents... sound much better, isn't it?
No, it's just like, rephrase that. Coming from divorced parents. So basically, if your parents are divorced, your home's broken.
I think coming from parents who haven't stayed together, there we go. I was really trying to phrase that, guys. I had this perception of love that, like, if you met from a young age, it will not work.
Yeah. I agree. I've seen my...
Because they've done that.
Yeah. I'm of the same opinion. Calibre. And it does kind of teach that's the way love is. But that's another thing, like that's for me and probably for you the anxious thing, because you see people leave each other.
Yeah.
You go into that thinking that they're going to leave, so you're then just become a shell of yourself.
That's one of my biggest fears in life. Divorcing. When I've got kids. And death.
That's why we are working this shit out now, not jumping into anything, because hopefully in years to come, or you don't know, but in that time you're going to meet that person and hopefully have a life of a longevity with them. Longevity
on
life.
MasterChef tonight. Yeah. Not again.
You're going to be with them until the end.
Do you know what's helped with this, GGs? Therapy.
Yes.
We'll probably get that onto that.
That could be quite a long topic, I think.
Yeah, we'll do that another day, so stay tuned.
But just a bit of advice for anyone that is probably struggling in that sense.
Go to therapy.
Go to therapy. You can be paying £50 an hour. It seems quite a lot, but realistically, you'd pay that on a night out, getting steaming. So go and pay it to talk to someone for an hour and feel better.
I literally...
In fact, you'd pay triple that on a night out.
Yeah, especially these days, jeez. No, yeah, that's my advice. We'll leave some links down below. We can leave some links.
We would leave some links down below, but I'm just going to end that. I'm just going to end on that as well. You can't drink your way out of it, and you can't use people to get out of it, because you're going to be in the same vicious cycle, and you'll never actually fully sort yourself out.
And if you ignore it, it'll bite you in the bum later.
Yeah, well, you've got to ride the emotion, be on your own.
And literally, something happened to me, and literally the week after I went to stretch therapy, I was like, I need to nip this in the bud now.
Yeah. You've just got to go through the emotions.
Got to.
Talk to people.
We're here, guys. Let's move on.
Let's move on!
Moving on up. Moving on up. Oh, sorry.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
My book says make it happen, by the way, if you're wondering why that was.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh my god, guys, Ariana Grande. Hey guys, Ariana Grande. Okay.
Actually, that's my question to you. What are you doing?
Don't you think this vase looks like Pingu?
Yeah, but...
Not.
I'm asking the viewers for help. Interesting fact, actually, which I never sent you this. 25% of our listeners are male. Which really surprised me.
X1, X2, X3, X4, X5.
Situationship number 82. I see you there. But yeah, I was looking at the back end of this podcast.
75% of you don't subscribe.
No, I was looking in the back end. I love the back end.
Hey!
And 25% are male. 69% were female. And 7% was non-specified.
Right, moving on to our next little dilemma. Well, it's not a dilemma. It's a question. Does body count matter?
Ooh.
For anyone who doesn't know what body count means, aka, hi mom. How many people you slept with, basically? I'll let Top Shagger over it.
Shut up.
I'm joking.
But I personally don't really give two shits. I just don't give two shits about anything in life. Well, I do. But things like
Cares
that...
about the pod.
I think just things like that, I just think, bother you, like, that it's a past. They've had a good life, and hopefully they can show you a good time.
It personally...
I mean, if you're on like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds,
oh, yeah.
like Bonnie Blue, that is a little bit...
That's literally another question we've got down here.
That's why I tried to link it in.
Well done.
See what I did there? It's a scam.
I think, like, on, like, Love Island and stuff, when they're like, oh, you, I'm like, whoa.
People go out there when they're young, they have fun, or even when they're older, you know, it's just something that you have to go through. And people could have been in a horrific relationship and come out and just gone wild for a couple of years and just dealt with that. It's just what people go through.
Or maybe people are going through actually a really rough time and that's how they cope with it.
Yeah. Going out and get a dick.
And that's what I'm really convinced is happening to our Bonnie Blue.
Yeah,
I feel for that girl.
She's been getting railed.
I actually don't feel for her because some of the stuff she says, I'm like, girl, come on.
You know what?
I'm like, come on. It's not trendy to not be a feminist.
Yeah, no. I think, look, then if she's happy doing that, if that's something that makes her happy, does that make anyone happy though? be getting railed more than Polar Express. Just getting railed like left, right, centre. Literally, Thomas Tank Engine over there. But
alright, Thomas, she's either that or she's just such an absolutely incredible marketeer.
I think it's that.
Or she's an internet. What's it called? An internet plan. Is it called an internet plan?
The thing is, her idea is probably to get everyone talking about it, and that's exactly what she's done, and she's just finding ways to do it.
I mean, she's a millionaire.
So coming out and just saying all this shit about, I don't know, what she like, shagging like 1 million people a night or something, whatever it is.
It's like 1,000 people in 24 hours.
That's wild, isn't it?
Like, what the actual heck? It's like you're in, like, a sugar beet factory. That's like a...
Yeah, like on a production line.
It's like Wallace and Gromit.
It's not really sleeping with 1,000 people, is it? It's like, what they're doing is like getting a cheeky or just...
No, it's apparently it's like pump and run.
You gotta pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. Yeah, I just think if that was my daughter, we'd be having some words.
But like, have you seen our mums being like, "Oh, I help her tidy up afterwards," and
at least the clean.
it was a state in there. Yeah, I bet, love.
It was a state in there. I'm not surprised.
Innit?
Oh, I bet it stunk. I bet it stunk worse than my farts.
I mean, my daughter would not be doing that.
No.
Absolutely not. Bunny Blue, I'm coming for you.
Actually,
Bobby's gonna rail you.
I'm definitely not.
Imagine if you
If there was a Bobby Blue, I might have a go. It's time for
Meerkat Math.
Meerkat Math. Meerkat. Okay, so the equation this week on Meerkat Math is, drumroll please, 15 squared divided by 2.
What's that mean?
Look at it, you might get it.
No, I can't remember. 15 times 15. I'll just 15. 10 times 10. It's 100.
15.
Sure.
5,
62.50.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30. She didn't get it. Screw you.
Wait.
What did you do? What did you do?
Oh, can't fucking do it. So I did 10 times 10, which is 100. But how's that?
Right, what you should have done. What you should 15 times 5, which is 75.
No. Do you know what I did?
Yeah, but you did it wrong. I'm trying to show you how to get the answer.
I don't get it, Rob.
Right.
None of what you're
So
saying
you're doing
is
15. I could never be a maths teacher, so I've got no patience, as you can tell. So
No, do you not do 10 times 10, which is 100, then 5 times 5, which is 25, and together 125?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Divide that by 2. You get 112.50.
So really, I was only 100 off.
No, you've put 62.
Yeah, but I had the right lines.
You had the right lines, but you
I would have got a mark for my working out.
You would have got a mark for your working out.
Right, did anyone else get that? Because I'm not going to lie, I think you're a bit of a prick for putting squared.
Do you know?
I do, but now I know what it means. You can always put squared on the next one, because I'll know.
Thank you. Right, well done for that.
No, don't well done me, I failed.
Try harder.
No.
Do better.
Do better.
Right, what's next then?
The next one is, do you believe in love at first sight?
Yes.
Do you?
I think I do, yeah.
Oh, cool.
I think... Or do I? I'm trying to think of people who I know that's actually like... Yeah. I do.
Okay.
Also, something else just cropped into my mind, which is the funniest story of my life. I need to bring it onto the pod, but I need to get up.
Do you want to write it down so you don't forget?
Bab, I'll never forget this. Stay tuned. It is
the funniest thing in the world.
the funniest story in the world. I do believe in love at first sight. How about yourself? What do you believe?
Do you know, like Enchanted? True love's kiss. That's how I imagine love at first sight to be. But I haven't experienced it yet. But I'd hope one day I do. So to answer your question, I don't know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Because I just think, like, how can you love someone if you don't know anything about them? Isn't that just lust? Lust at first sight?
Well, potentially, but then what about if they then stay with that person forever? Then is that classed as love at first sight?
Yeah, maybe it is then.
For anyone that can't say, I'm just connecting with my hands there.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I think you've just hit the nail on the head there. God, every time.
Start calling me Bob the Builder.
Okay, so we've got
I've not seen this.
No, this is like our first proper dilemma, so...
I'm excited for this. So Mia's checking the emails. I've not seen it. So she obviously knows this question. I don't know it.
Okay, so this got emailed in anonymously. So... It's anonymous. Okay.
Your secrets are safe with us.
Hi, Robbie and Mia. My friend is cheating on her partner and we are all in a friendship circle. I really like her boyfriend and don't know what to do. What should I do? Thanks, guys. Loved the first episode. First of all, thank you for writing in.
As if.
Oh, so, okay,
Right.
so let's actually start saying my friend is cheating on her partner and we are all in a friendship circle.
Yep.
So obviously she doesn't want to lose her friendship.
Yep, obviously. Which I get that.
really like her boyfriend and I don't know what to do.
So she feels conflicted. So she's got female friends cheating on the male friend and they're all in the same circle.
But they're all in... Whoa.
Shady. That's shady, that. I wonder if she's cheating on someone in the same circle.
I know.
You what?
Well, it's not stated. That's what I was just thinking. I'm not sure.
It can't be.
Could be something at work, maybe. Or...
Yeah, thanks for bringing that in. So, I think... Fucking hell.
Oh.
That's just
Can
shady.
your friend actually just whap her with a slap
Some
her
wet
with
ass
a
pussy.
slap her with a wet fish?
Slap her with a wet fish. No, I think that you need to pull your friend aside and just say, like, look, we all know what you're doing. You've got to...
I wonder if her friend's confided in her.
Oh, fuck. Well,
That's a bit
even
of a
if she
different
has...
story.
No, I don't think she has, otherwise I don't think she probably would have wrote in.
True.
I think you need to, if your friend doesn't already know that you know, you need to pull her one side and just say, what are you doing? If you're not happy with him, you need to leave him. Obviously you're not happy with him, otherwise you wouldn't be sleeping with somebody else. I just don't get it.
No, I don't get it. And I think that especially, I will never ever condole, is that what...
And also, you need to keep her at arm's length. That is not a trustworthy person.
Mate, I was literally just about to say, none of my friends would do
She's
that.
not your friend. If one of my friends did that...
No. Definitely do not condone even like a one-night stand. However, doing it on multiple occasions is a choice. People make mistakes, but that is a choice if you do it multiple times.
I agree. So you need to pull your friend aside, tell her everyone knows, tell her she's an embarrassment. Tell her that if she doesn't tell her fella, you're going to tell the fella for her, because that's not a loyal friend. Also, watch your back, because by the sounds of it, she would stab you in the back.
It's humiliating though for that guy. If this carries on, that like, I don't know how many people are in the friendship group. I don't know if it's a mix of girls and well, it must be a mix of girls and boys. Because you said boyfriend and it's a girl. But that is going to be so humiliating for that lad to figure out everyone knows but him. Especially, I wonder if it's a mix of boyfriends and...
Yeah, it must be. It won't just be girls and all.
So that means the lads will know.
That's horrific.
Unless she's just confided.
She is the only one that knows and she hasn't told anyone, because maybe she's loyal.
And as well, but like, she's putting that shit on you.
Yeah.
Shitty, man.
That's
You
rogue.
don't deserve that. I mean, you don't deserve that like I'm your best mate. You don't deserve that,
You
queen.
don't deserve that. I think get rid of that girl.
Awful.
Get rid of that girl. She's not your friend. Get her right. Tell a fella and get her out your friendship group.
Kick her out. Remove her from the group chat. Make one about her.
That's not good.
No, I think it comes down to, again,
that was somebody in our group. Can you imagine?
No, I can't imagine. No one would do that. Cheating. That implies to me that it's a multiple offence.
Affair. She's having an affair. Yeah, that's my opinion and that's my advice. But don't take my
let's
advice.
round it up for them. We would pull your friend aside.
Tick.
Say you've put me in a very uncomfortable position. That is not something that we do as people.
Tick.
It's not something we do morally.
Correct.
You've got two choices.
You can have one chopstick up your ass. You can have two chopsticks up your ass.
You've got two choices. You tell your chavvy.
You fella.
Or...
For anyone that don't know, Chavi's a fella.
We will.
I
will, if it's just her. Oh, Chuji's will.
Yeah,
everyone, find out who this is.
Who is it?
And then, I think what Robbie said is hit the nail on the head. I would be really cautious of her.
Something about that.
It's even the fact that she's told you and she knows that you're friends. I don't like it.
Not loyal.
I agree, Robbie. Well said.
I'm glad you agree. And I hope that helps our Gigi.
Yeah, guys, what do you think about that situation? We'd love to know your thoughts. Drop us a DM or leave a comment down below because we would love to know what you think.
That was the only dilemma this week, is that right?
Yeah, that's our first one written in, guys. So thank you so much. I hope that that gives everyone a little boost to get theirs in.
Yeah, same. girlandthegayuk@gmail.com is the email.
Right, for this little section, I'm just going to give Robbie a word to spell. So, spelling test with Robbie Cat.
Let's go!
Can
I just say, English...
It's not his thing.
Is not my thing. It never has been. Never will be.
Please, can you spell the word concealer?
No.
30 seconds, go. Not far off. Concealer.
AR.
AR.
No,
What's
I
your final
put
answer?
AR.
Okay,
But
can I
is it
just
AR?
confirm? The way he spelled it to me the other day. CONCILIER. Concealer.
Concealia.
You are wrong, my love.
How do you spell it?
You spell it as CONCEALER. Concealer.
Right, see. So, at least I don't conceal the facts that I can't spell.
Right, GGs, that's the end of pod 4.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
See you later.
GGs, thank you so much for listening.
We really hope you enjoyed it.
Whether you did or you didn't, subscribe either way.
See you next week.
See you later.